Habibi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu rahmatullah.
My name is Tamer. I work in sales and marketing. I would like to know, there's a group of brothers basically, they live quite far away from a mosque, more than 1 hour and a half, about 5 of them. They want to know what's the ruling for Salatul Jum'ah. Should they go to the mosque if it's, they live outside of a Muslim country, so they're in work on this time, and they're far away from the mosque. So they want to know, should they go or should they pray in the office?
Okay, let me just get you right. They live in a non-Muslim country, correct?
Yes.
They live 1.5 hours away from the nearest masjid.
Yeah, they work that far away. Yes.
They work that. So the time of Jum'ah, they are unable to come to the masjid. And how many of them are there in number?
They said 5 and above.
And would they be able to gather, a few more people who might be living around somewhere? Because I tell you what, if I were to just say, okay, do your Jum'ah, we may be defeating the purpose of the entire Jum'ah. Although some scholars might allow it. I know Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi, 3 and above, he's allowed. Imam Shafi'i is a little bit stricter in that. And these are rules of jurisprudence. But we need to look into the situation to make sure we maximize and we benefit. Perhaps if we would be able to try and see a few other Muslims, and it's not so difficult nowadays with the internet, to try and motivate and encourage people. Look, if there are any Muslims here, we're planning on having a Jum'ah here so that we can save our time going back and come. Sometimes they cannot. So in that particular case, inshallah, if they started with the intention of gathering a few more people, Bismillah, let them go for it and they will be able to read the Jum'ah. But if they're just doing it in order to break away from the masjid and in order to have their own little thing and making no effort to gather the rest of the Muslimin, then Jama'ah means to gather. We're bringing the people together. So inshallah, if they would like to gather, alhamdulillah, let's go for it. And inshallah, you can send me an email. Perhaps I can even assist in that regard. Inshallah.
Jazakallah khair.
Barakallah fi.